when it's 17 degrees but feels like 11?
It's like jumping into cold water. First you hate it, but then you brag about it all day long.
All day, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Neighbors are getting really tired of me coming over to their house and bragging. You know it's cold when the sunrise looks warm and cozy, but stepping outside makes you wish you had stayed under the blankets.
Yep.
That's how you know it's cold.
And we're getting a little dressed up a little better every day to.
Yes, we are. We're kind of catching on to this sitting out in the cold.
Well, we did it all last winter too, but for some reason, every year you just kind of start over.
Yeah,
So,
and by the end of the year, you're all climatized. It just doesn't feel so bad. Out here watching the sunrise at 17 degrees, turns out it's the best therapy. Freezing and wondering why you didn't stay in bed. Two elements of the best therapy.
there you go.
Yeah. They say the early bird gets the worm, but what about the frozen bird watching the sunrise at 17 degrees? What about that bird?
What about that bird?
What about that bird? Poor little bird.
Or bird?
Man, we've got a lot today. A few thoughts on cold weather.
Good morning, Wes Turkey.
Hi, Wes. You're getting to be a good man, Wes. He's got this timing down.
Yeah.
Okay, so a big boy birthdays, we'll do those. They're going to drain a lake in this neighborhood in South Dakota.
Huh.
And they're going to run it into a whole bunch of other lakes, and they're going to start. Now, I can't even begin to tell you what they're going to do, but there's a lot of lake work going on. And the richest comedian ever in the world is
Oh,
still alive.
nice.
Hard to believe. And Earth has a lot of trash. What you looking at up there?
Well, nothing.
Okay, that's good. It's November 27th, 2024, day 352 of Face the Sun,
It's my
day,
sister Ellen's birthday today.
day 5 on YouTube, and national weather in just a minute.
Oh, it's what does Wes say? It's 19 degrees where he is.
Yeah,
Could you read that? It's
18.
already gone. I didn't.
It said,
I have to change that setting.
it said 18 degrees,
Okay.
if that matters 1 degree. Not to me.
No, it's in where he is in Minnesota,
Yes, yes. It's 17 degrees here.
but it feels like 11.
It does. Feels just like 11. Mm-hmm. Cold therapy.
So we got the weather on November 27, 2024 is expected to significantly impact Thanksgiving travel plans across various regions of the United States.
Such as the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
Heavy snowfall is anticipated, with accumulations potentially measured in feet, affecting travel through Colorado, Utah, and the surrounding areas. But I 70 in Colorado will be especially hard hit with treacherous travel, up to 3 feet of snow in the Rockies.
Wow.
And then Denver. Several inches of snow could affect travel,
Mm.
especially on I 25, I 70, and I 80.
Okay.
And then a little rain and snow to mix together. A storm system will bring rain to Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Kentucky, and Ohio.
Wow. So you
Crazy
guys gotta
Christmas.
drive slow. Er.
And then the temps are going to drop in that neighborhood. An
Ooh.
Arctic outbreak is expected across the northern plains, with temps potentially dropping to the single digits in Minneapolis.
Oh my. I don't know how close you are to Minneapolis, Wes.
Yeah. And then on the east coast, a coastal storm is forecast to develop, bringing rain from the south into the northeast part and affecting the Ohio Valley. And then there will be snow, a band of snow expected in the mountains from Pennsylvania to New England and the I 95 corridor. Those conditions are anticipated
Oh, Wes just said something, but it's too small to read.
105 miles, he said.
Oh, from Minneapolis. Okay. Because it sounds like if you're going to do any travel, it'd be best to do it today instead of tomorrow, like everybody else.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Air travel may be affected. There will be potential delays at the airports in San Francisco, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City,
Wow.
Denver, and northeastern cities from Washington, D.C. to Boston.
Wow.
Yeah. Travelers are advised to monitor weather updates and prepare for delays and consider adjusting plans if that's possible to avoid the worst travel conditions.
Yeah, it'd be nice just to take off today.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I love these gloves. Brenda bought me new gloves. They're rubberized for you.
They say they're for cold weather, and I thought it'd be helpful to turn the pages.
It is. It just grabbed right a hold of
And
that.
do your hands actually feel warmer?
They do.
Nice.
They feel very warm. How are your little hands? I see you have your hands tucked under your wings.
Yeah. Under my wings is warmer than.
Happy birthday, everybody, including Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah. Happy
Born
heavenly birthday, Jimmy.
born this date, 1942, died in 1970. He was 27. He died when he was 27.
Yep. I can't read any of that. It's going to disappear. Oh.
That is so goofy that disappears. Takes my eyes that long to focus on those little words. Whatever you said, Wes, it just went right on by.
Yeah, there's a setting in there for me to slow that down, I guess, but that's another thing to learn.
Yeah.
I'm willing to learn. The ways are strange, but I can learn them. It's just going to take me a bit.
Bill Nye, the famous science guy and television personality, best known for Bill Nye, the science guy. He was
And my
fun.
sister Ellen and her and I were the
Oh,
same
yeah.
age for 19 days until today. You couldn't
Oh.
tell us apart for those 19 days. It was like we were in this magic bubble. And then, no, starting from today, the magic starts today. Starting from today, her and I are the same age
Oh.
until my birthday.
Okay.
So you and I, we're going to look like twins for the next 19 days.
Oh. It's Robin Gibbons' birthday, an actress known for her role in Head of the Class.
Okay.
And Jaleel White, a famous actor. Take a wild guess what Jaleel White did for a living.
Well, his name is so different.
Yeah, it was Urkel.
Did I do that? That guy? Did I do that?
He was Steve Urkel.
That's what Urkel used to say.
In Family Matters.
Oh, that's fun.
Did I do that? And then Bruce Lee, 1940 to 1973.
Yeah.
He used to say, "Hold my beer."
I don't know.
No, I don't think he did.
I thought he was a.
He was a judo guy,
Yeah.
karate guy.
Man, he was young too when he passed away.
32. He would be 84 today.
Wow.
Huh.
Happy heavenly birthday, Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, and Jimi Hendrix, I didn't realize he passed away so young too.
I didn't know that either.
27. Holy smokes.
Yeah, just getting started. But those guys run pretty fast. I think they burn like high octane fuel.
Yeah. They burn hot candles and not the slow burning candles.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either.
Yeah. Tell me about this richest comedian in the world.
He's a billionaire.
Wow.
Earns more than Tom Cruise.
Wow.
He's only acted in 2 films.
Huh.
But comedy is a serious business, at least when it comes to the money generated by being a comedian. The top stand-up comics and comic actors will rake in millions every year from their films, the TV shows, and live acts. In fact, one comedian, the richest in the world, has been cashing residual checks for a show that ended 3 decades ago, and it's
Wow.
still making money.
3 decades ago. It ended 3 decades ago?
Yep.
And he's still the richest person?
And he's still the richest person.
So he must be of that mindset where it's just better to have money than spend it.
I don't know. I guess that could be.
Huh.
And so far, his life has earned him money like more than Tom Cruise,
Wow.
and his name is Jerry Seinfeld.
What?
Isn't that something? The iconic sitcom Seinfeld
I
is
loved it.
built his net worth at a staggering $1.1 billion,
Good for him.
more
Wow.
more than any other comedian in the world,
Good for him.
and even eclipsing all the mainstream actors from Hollywood or Bollywood.
Wow.
Uh, that is something.
Who's that guy that we liked on there?
Kramer.
Yeah, Kramer. Here, look in there. I'm trying to figure out what a good picture is. So when I snap this for a
Oh, that's
thumbnail,
right.
here, let's get up here. Just have to be motionless for just a second.
Okay.
Okay. Seinfeld. I know. Oh, now when I do this and I try to take a screenshot, it blurs even my face.
Yeah.
Or when I was doing that the other day, agreeing with something, I tried to, because it was like, oh, that's good, and I snapped it. It wasn't good.
That is a beautiful picture, Wes.
Here, let's get our heads together a little.
Thanks, Wes.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Aw. Okay. Okay. Okay.
And I love that the spaghetti, no, the soup Nazi. No
Yes.
soup for you.
Yes.
When you used to do dances, I used to think you were. I used to refer to you as the DJ that was
The dance Nazi.
the dance Nazi. He just made people dance. Kept playing, popular for every generation. He was such a gifted. When we did wedding dances and prom dances and whatnot, you knew how to keep all ages dancing.
And you know what the most gratifying thing of that, one of the biggest gratifying things of that, there's a lot of it that was gratifying, but what?
I'm trying to make you look in the mirror instead of your eyes wandering off while you're reminiscing. Oh, the good old days. Yeah, come down here in there so I can grab a screenshot if I feel like, oh, that'd be better. We're trying to figure out how to use YouTube.
I'm posing. Shh, I'm posing. I should have put my eye in. That's what I should have done.
Oh yeah,
Come out here with only one eye
one
for a
eye.
picture.
He's one-eyed Jim.
If this was Fisher Studios in Millbank, South Dakota, he'd say, Jim, go and put your eye on.
Or where's your patch?
Where's your patch? Oh, that patch. I wore that patch for a while. Man, they're easy to dislike.
But then I got patches to put over your glasses, over the one
Yeah.
side. But here we have to take our glasses off.
Yeah.
So we're screwed on a different level because the photons can't get in your eyes to help heal your brain with glasses on. So you got to take your glasses off.
Yeah.
It's like one rule after another, Dr. Andrew Huberman. Come on. Now we're out here this cold. We followed Wim Hof. I end my showers. I lasted for 1 second, and I'm very proud of it. And now I am up to 5 minutes at the end of my shower, but I don't take as hot a showers as I used to either. They're warm. They're a nice warm, but then you start backing the hot off, and there you go.
I'm picking up some vibes.
Yeah,
Are you picking up any vibes?
I don't know.
People are wondering about Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, that's an interesting article. Did I get distracted by shiny something?
No,
A memory?
no, you just
Trying to make you look in the mirror?
it's just part of the
In
program.
the camera?
This program hasn't changed since the day it started.
It'll be a year, December 10.
If you want, goose step marching, you won't get that from us. That's for sure.
What's goose step marching? Fall in
Um,
line?
when they took those big steps,
Oh,
yeah,
over in
goose stepping.
not
I
in the
didn't want to
United
say
States.
I didn't want to say their name because that's all over. That's all settled. Everybody's happy
Oh, I
now.
see, like the Queen's Guards or whatever. They have a different marching
They do too,
um,
don't they?
cadence or whatever you call it that
Mhm.
they do.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch.
But you know what's impressive to watch is when somebody puts together a drill team that can march and go this way and then go that way and
Mm-hmm.
turn inside out and then come back the other way
Cool.
and turn the whole formation inside out. That's a very cool thing to do.
Inside out. Round and
upside down.
round. Yeah.
Yeah, round and round. Yeah. Well, one might ask.
Here, 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 here. You have a beautiful Thanksgiving too. Thanks, Wes Torky.
Yeah, thanks, Wes.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Sioux Falls.
Yeah,
Mhm.
probably wouldn't be dumb to leave. I don't know. I think we're going to be okay. All that bad weather is out west.
That's always for somebody else.
That's always for
But I got
somebody
good
else.
tires. Fancy car that goes round and round, turns left and right, backs up and goes forward.
Wheels go round and round. Uh, According to Bloomberg, Jerry Seinfeld earned 465 million
Wow.
from the syndication deals in his shows in the
Wow.
last 26 years,
Hmm.
and an additional 94 million from streaming rights to Netflix.
Wow.
His stand-up specials and shows have earned him 100 million since the 1980s.
Wow. Isn't
Where
that
is he?
something?
Why isn't he out here buying lunch for everybody?
Well, maybe is that mindset if it's better to have money than to spend it? I don't know. There's something to that.
I think he should adopt the mindset it's better to give money than to hoard it.
But I know spending it makes the economy flow. When you hoard it, that also affects the economy.
Yeah.
So you gotta find a balance, Jerry Seinfeld. That's
and
advice from South Dakota.
and,
We know a thing about
we
something
like
over
him.
here.
I mean, we like Jerry Seinfeld.
A lot.
We're not beating him up at all.
And the soup Nazi and the guy with the wild hair.
Yeah. What's his name? Just said his name a minute
I
ago.
know you.
Kramer.
Kramer, yeah.
Yeah.
We saw a big portrait of. It was a big portrait. We don't even have
That-
portraits that big of
That
ourselves.
was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We considered buying it for a minute.
A full-size portrait of Kramer.
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't buy that because now what would we do with it?
Well, even the billboards for our real estate sign, we
Yeah.
have that in our shed over there. But we cut off the other people.
Well, the billboard was too big for the wall.
Well, and once a realtor either goes into retirement or moves to another firm, you can't advertise them anymore. So
Yeah.
off the billboard they go.
Off the billboard you go.
Yeah.
Come on, little fella, get off the billboard. On an unseasonably hot day in October, 3 apprentices learning to install solar panels jumped up on the roof of a community building in the small township of Wakpala on the Standing Rock Indian Reservation. 3 weeks into their apprenticeship, they had practiced. They were on that roof with practiced ease. They just went about it like they were right on the ground, hooking solar panels to the anchor
Sound like
points.
you were gonna go.
Well, my jaw freezes up out here. They attached. They're up there putting those solar panels in place. Before the week was over, they had moved north on Highway 1806 to put up more solar panels in the small community of Kennel.
What state is this in?
That one's in North Dakota.
Okay.
They started in South Dakota and then moved to North Dakota.
Oh.
I mean, talk about following bad weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brenda, we have a son named Jesse who's a tower climber and goes up and puts the light bulbs in and replaces the. No, he does a lot more than that.
Well, they built it.
He takes all the nuts and bolts out, and if they're crappy, he replaces them, and then he rust proofs them before he puts them back in. So
Yeah,
that's a crazy.
He
job.
did that for a number of years, but now he's doing another. I can't remember the occupation he's moved into now.
Manufacturing.
Manufacturing.
Yep. He's a box manufacturer. Steel boxes.
Nice.
And those are all across America from Watertown, South Dakota.
Nothing like a good steel box.
Yeah, got it.
Put your stuff in it.
Put your stuff in there, and then
Haul it around with a big truck.
veterinaries have the coolest with refrigeration back there, and air conditioning. They've got it all. Well, anyhow,
Cool.
The technicians are part of an apprenticeship program by Light Spring Solar, a solar panel installation company, and the Community Development Corporation on the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe Reservation. It's called Sage Development
Mm.
Authority. They're leading renewable energy projects on the reservations. Great Plains tribes are eager to capitalize on the clean energy economy and are creating training programs to empower tribal members. Rather than competing with the nation's dominant wind industry, some tribal communities are focused on solar programs by prioritizing local workforce development. They're re imaging the job site and the utility system rooted in the community.
Our dog Bogey, this little corgi, he's shivering. I'm going to put him in.
Okay. The biggest thing is we're an indigenous crew, they say, and they're installing for an indigenous community. Davis said, we're able to use these alternative energy resources to give us power, give us our power back. And that article came from Searchlight with Joshua Heyer as the author. Searchlight, a good South Dakota newspaper.
Hmm.
Have you bumped into that? Have I brought one home? I think I did.
I don't know. I don't
Uh,
recall it because usually we
rem-
used to advertise in all the newspapers around the land.
remember Brad the appraiser? Brad Johnson?
Yeah.
He writes for Searchlight now in his spare time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What's that other one? It's
In town
that
here
little one.
in Watertown,
Well, there's a new one,
it's called The Current.
the current, but that other one that they have recipes and
Oh, Tidbits.
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 Yeah.
You got to look at Tidbits. If you ever get to South Dakota, head to Watertown, right up here in the northeast corner.
It's
And
even in all the little bars.
it's in all the little bars. It's in
It's kind of
all
fun.
the restaurants.
Yeah, it's in everywhere.
And they've been around for a long time.
And now we got the new one that come up.
Tidbits.
But the new one is what again?
Current.
Current. Okay.
Yeah.
And that one's just been out a couple of months, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No more than, it's less than a year, that's for sure. But they have photographers, they have sports guys.
Yeah.
They're doing the whole newspaper thing. Good for them.
They're like professional.
We applaud those guys. And Searchlight, they're doing a good job. And there is one more of those little papers. I'll find it. hmm So, how are we doing? Are we doing okay?
Except for that there's no getting around that the earth has a trash problem.
Oh, man. Does Earth have a trash problem or what?
Yeah.
Especially out west.
Wow.
I mean, look around here. I don't see any trash piles. Do you yet? Sometimes there is.
Out where?
Our yard.
Oh my God.
Some-
Never. Hush your mouth. What are you saying? Jeez. No. We're
We-
trying to move this closer.
We throw away more than 2 billion tons of stuff every year. And only a tiny portion of it ever gets recycled.
Okay.
The rest
I'm trying
is
to.
eternal garbage.
Okay.
Of course, nobody likes living surrounded by their own garbage, which is why we're willing to do just about anything to get rid of that garbage. Oh, you sure squared that up nice. Good for you.
I thought I'd see the not too much snow out there,
No?
and it's pretty overcast. You can't see any of the sun rise, so you gotta stay for half an hour. When it's overcast like this, you gotta be outside for half an hour. If it was all bright, sunshiny, and shiny bright, 4 minutes is all it would take to help heal your brain.
Back to you, Jim. Okay, thank you. We've tried burying it. We've tried burying it. We've tried throwing it into the sea. We've tried making poorer nations live in it. God darn it. And we've tried feeding it to wildlife who then die of terrible pain because of it.
Wow.
But none of these are a viable long-term solution. So, they're running out of options. Popular Science asked, why don't we just chuck all the trash up into space?
We could send it up with Elon.
Just
Yeah, Eldon, take a listen.
why don't we just send it all into space? That's not feasible.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe someday, but not for now, according to popular science.
Hmm.
It's beyond the cost viability factor.
Hmm.
First, you've got to get all the stuff put into a central location and put that much garbage into a rocket that can't launch that big of a payload anyhow,
Hmm.
and then send that payload out to the sun. You can only launch a certain amount of stuff at one time.
Hmm.
Overall, it could cost trillions of dollars to pull that idea off.
Hmm.
So it looks like we'll have to stick to our meticulous recycling for the foreseeable future.
Sure. Hmm.
Yeah, that'd be the day we get very meticulous about recycling. It just doesn't really, it's not easy enough.
Well, and then you see those other documentaries where people they recycle, but then the stuff just goes it goes off on a ship to another
Country
place in the country, and yeah,
gets dumped on the ground out there.
yeah, it's kind of wild.
Yeah.
So we must have missed something.
Oh, we
here.
did. We missed a lot of fun back here. Let's go back here and do this. Uh, they told me cold therapy would change my life. They didn't say it would change my thermostat setting.
Yeah, the cold therapy. Has anybody tried it? You know, like Wim Hof's method. He is into the ice baths, but you know the price of one of those ice bath troughs or whatever they are.
Yeah.
I just chose to get a wand in the shower, and then you start at your feet, and you can move it around instead of just plunging right in, which is everybody does those ice. Not everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not brave enough yet, but I am up to 5 minutes in the cold, ending my shower with cold water. It lasts 5 minutes, but I start at my feet, and I have a handheld wand.
Yeah.
You just have a shower head. There is no way you could just have it hitting on your head or your chest or your back. That's so. To start, no, yeah, but I lasted 1 second, and I was prouder than a peacock. I was. So
I stepped outside to watch the sunrise and immediately stepped back in to watch it through the window.
well, it's not as cold right now, but for a while I thought, man, we're gonna watch the sunrise through ice on our eyelashes.
Yeah.
That's how it feels sometimes.
The sunrise is beautiful, but I'm too busy convincing myself that frostbite builds character.
Bragging rights for sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we.
There's some cold therapy jokes.
Okay.
Yeah. When I started cold therapy, my goal was 5 minutes. On day one, I made it 1 second. But that was progress, I figured, right? They say cold therapy builds mental toughness, but honestly, I think it's just my way of practicing for surprise freezer malfunctions.
I don't know.
Uh, I love cold therapy, said no one during the first 10 seconds.
Yeah, said no one.
Cold showers build resilience, or at least that's what I tell myself when questioning all of my life choices.
That's right. Well, you know what? When you're in the cold, all thoughts stop. So
Yeah?
if you're the obsessive compulsive type, when you're in the cold water, it stops all thinking. What does he say?
Nice to be with you this morning. See you at sunset.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Thanks, Wes.
Well, I sure appreciate you coming in. This is nice.
Yeah.
It's good.
And that is right. That is it for the day.
But I still haven't figured out how to type in a response with this Facebook or this YouTube live.
Oh, yeah.
So, what time is tonight?
I don't know. What time does the sun go down?
It's on your phone. I don't have access to my phone. My phone's in use.
Mm-hmm. Oops. Let's see.
That's good enough.
Sun goes
Oh, it's
down.
going to snow. It's snowing in the phone app. Oh, no.
The sun goes down at 10 to 5 Central Time.
So 4:20.
4:20.
So 4:20 we'll be back.
Yeah.
So I got to
South
figure out.
Dakota time 4:20.
Yeah, and it's northeast South Dakota. So
Yeah, that's true too.
thanks for joining us. We sure appreciate it. And there's, leave a comment. And if you have a question about anything, or have you tried cold therapy? Have you tried getting out yet at sunrise to?
Would you like to try cold therapy? Move to South Dakota.
Yeah, then you don't. If you don't want to end your shower in cold water, or if you don't got a trough to jump into with ice cubes in it. Okay.
Okay, that was fun.
Yeah. See ya. I
Thank
don't know
you.
how to get my arm out of there. Maybe yours.
I think mine can reach it if
Okay.
I do it right.